filter our coffee, but what about the air that we breathe every single day? If you're in an enclosed room, or maybe you're somewhere where you can't open up the windows, we're breathing in a lot of recycled air, and there could be a great solution for that, because instead of making your lungs work extra hard through all the dust, through all the pollen, through all the pet dander, maybe it's hair, maybe it's different molecules, the little tiny microns of smoke and dust that are in the air, this is the LivePure solution, and it's backed by popular demand here at HSN. In fact, look at how beautiful and sleek and modern the design is. We've got 3 colors for you to use and shop for today. This is our beautiful black. It's a slate black color. We have one in a pearl white. You see that fun copper accent at the top. And it also comes in a great graphite gray. This is a top of the line true HEPA filtration system from LivePure. This week only, I should say this weekend only, we've got a great sale price that gets you another $20 off our regular price. We have 5 flex pay on everything, which means you can get it home for about $21.99. And Vonda Bell Sherman is here, who's been a product expert on HSN for now more than 20 years. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Bell.
I love being here, and I love finding great products, and this is an incredible product because it's a great price, but then you're also going to save money because this is Energy Star rated. So the moment you turn it in, you're saving money. And here's where you really save money. I was talking with a friend, and she has an air purifier that doesn't have permanent filter, and she said, oh, I have to go get a new one. It's gonna be about $70. I was like, oh. Well, guess what? If you're in that same boat, it is better to get this LivePure air purifier today than go ahead and spend $70 on a new just filter. Instead, with permanent HEPA filtration, what you do to bring it back to its original performance is simply vacuum it clean. You use your upholstery brush like this, Sarah, and you just brush it clean. Every time maybe you vacuum your rugs, or we give you a light to make sure that you make sure you vacuum that clean, but then it's brought back to its original performance, and this is meant to last the life of the unit, which they say is about 12 years. Not because the unit goes bad, but because in 12 years, most people just like the newest trend 12 years from now. But it's so nice to have no money pit, but have great clean air.
I like that, no filters to buy going forward. Give us a beautiful tour of the units. You can see the dimensions that make it really easy to put in your home. It's a small footprint. It's about 2 feet high. It's about 9 inches front to back and from left to right. But I love how easy it is to use.
Yeah, it's very simple. This is our digital model, which is beautiful. In the old days, we had switches, but this is just seamless and smooth. You have your off on. This is for your accent light, which is right here. You see that blue, and that's optional. Sarah, you can shut that off if you want, if you don't want the night or the light as you're sleeping. And then this is your settings. You have 1, 2, 3, and then you have a timer, which is nice. You can put it on while you're sleeping. And then this is your filter reminder. It is not a, oh, hey, go spend $80 on another filter. This is a reminder when that light comes on to vacuum your permanent HEPA filter clean. And this unit has a sealed gasket. Sealed gasket means, and I'll bet you never even knew this. Did you know it should have a sealed gasket?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, good. Well, go ahead and touch that.
Okay.
It feels rubbery, right? Okay.
Sure.
So this has a sealed gasket. The rubber gasket prevents air from bypassing the filter and coming out dirty. If you have another unit, I challenge you, go look at it. See if it's a rubberized gasket, or does it kind of look like this? Because this air can come right by and come out dirty. Here, all air is forced through the 2 layers of filtration. Your first is cocoa carbon filter for your big particles. And in the scope of, good, better, best, this is the best of the pre-filters. And then after we capture the big particles, the HEPA gets all those small particles, 99.97 down to 3 microns. Those are the things you can't see. Those are the things when you wake up and you go, oh, why don't I feel good? My eyes are itchy, my throat is scratchy. Why? My air looks okay, but you know if you go near the window, right, you can see what's floating in the air, and we breathe that in. This is to help you get a great word picture. So 1 single piece of hair is 80 to 100 microns. And then we go down to pollen, and then dust and pet, and then smoke is the smallest and hardest to remove, Sarah.
Imagine that. So those are the things that we smell too every day. So is this gonna help with odors around the home? If you have pets, if you have kids, if your husband has bike shoes that you probably should leave outside. If you've got, you know, maybe, you know, wet towels and you feel like there's like a moldy smell in the home during the summer, you know, if you have odors around the house, this works brilliantly. If you have anyone that suffers from allergies around the home, this is a nice little accessory to have as well. Now, this is not going to cure or treat a disease, but if you have a filter that's actually vacuuming the air, it can clean one room over 100 times a day. Imagine that. It's filtering the air in one room more than 100 times in just one day. That's less work for your lungs, and that's less dust and pollen and pet dander and dust mites and all that other stuff that's floating around. That's less that we have to breathe. So if you love this idea, I want to encourage you to jump right in. It's not every day that we get LivePure. This is a really top-of-the-line brand. This is a state-of-the-art, beautiful air purifier that you can get today. We've got the black, we have the pearl white, and we also have the graphite gray. We have a sale price, which we don't always get to do as well, so that's a big $20 saving. We have interest-free flexible payments, so you get it home for less than $22. And better yet, if you're brand new to HSN and don't yet have an HSN credit card, we can help you save $40 off your first purchase. That means you're getting this air purifier for $69 and change. So we can get you instantly approved over the phone or online. Just let us know. We can get you set up easily. And this could be your first purchase on the HSN credit card. So
I love that.
Such a great reason to really, maybe if you've never tried an air purifier, this can really be a game changer. Just turn it on once, right? Give it a couple days, and I think you'll notice the difference, won't you?
I think you will. And you know, what you don't want, Sarah, is your friends coming in the house and going, oh, I didn't know you had 3 dogs and 2 cats. No smell is the best smell, and that's what an air purifier will get you. And maybe up until today, you've been using all kinds of sprays to cover scents and maybe candles. Did you know that all of these sprays that you put in your air, and even the candles, Sarah, they have VOCs, volatile organic compounds. And those are actually things you're not supposed to put in the air. It's the exact thing the air purifier will take out of the air. So if you're investing maybe $100 a year on these kinds of sprays to cover up the fact that you have dogs, cats, or other things, or you know, when you burn something or make salmon, instead, you can get an air purifier with permanent HEPA filtration, and that's the gold standard. And it's so wonderful to have one that's permanent, so no money pit after you get this home. You're simply going to vacuum it clean, and it will actually scrub. I love the word scrub because it really gives a great visual. Sarah, I'm gonna put you down here if you don't mind.
Sure.
And there's a little button right here. When I say so, will you turn that? Not yet. What I need to do is I need to put as much smoke and dust as I have in the LivePure unit into the competitors. 3 competitors, they each do 500 square feet, and they cost $500 each. So $1,500 worth of air purifiers in here, and then we have the LivePure. Go ahead and turn on the LivePure.
Okay, I have the LivePure on my side, so I'm gonna press the button. And what happens when I press the button?
Okay.
The LivePure turns on.
It turns on, right. And you know what it's doing, Sarah? It's moving the air.
Look at that.
So it can clean the air. So if you don't have an air purifier that's moving the air, it can't clean the air. It's just a fact. So we learned how to move the air quietly and clean it, and look at that. Now, we actually gave this a head start, but I want you to see how the competitors struggle. This is how LivePure started out with that smoke. I'm up close so I can see a little tiny bit of movement, but look, we move the air,
that's still
we clean the air.
Super cloudy, and there's more than one unit in that box by you.
Yes.
This one did it all by itself, so it's powerful, it's sleek. It's also really easy. You just plug it in, right? That's all you do to set it up?
That's all you do, yeah.
Okay, so plug yours in. All you need is about 9 inches by 9 inches. So if you have room for a dinner plate, on the floor, you've got room for LivePure. Where would you put this around the home?
Oh,
what
good.
do you recommend?
That's just where I was going to go. Were you reading my mind?
No.
This is 202 square feet. So that's a room that's 10 by 20, 15 by 15. But if you've heard me before, I've often said, don't get stuck on exact sizes. At 202 square feet, we're gonna clean this 5 times every single hour. In an hour, you don't even have the same air that was in that room. It's totally clean. But Sarah, let's say your room is 10 by 10. Well, we're gonna clean it more times an hour. Instead of 5, maybe 6 or 7. Put it in a bigger room, and maybe we'll do it 3 or 4 times an hour instead of the 5. So there is wiggle room, and what you're going to do is this unit is gonna move the air, grab it from the left, grab it from the right, put it through the true HEPA filtration, and take out all those particles that are irritating you. Now we're coming into pollen season and tree season. So think back to last year. Did you suffer when it was, you know, the seasons? Did you get itchy eyes and not feel good, not sleep well? You wake up needing a drink of water? As we come into these allergy seasons, tree, grass, weed, which we are, you will feel better having an air purifier with the air to breathe that's totally clean for you. And maybe grandpa lives with you and he smokes. Love grandpa, don't like the smoke. You can put this in the house. And also people who do have breathing problems, the doctor will often say, get a true HEPA air purifier.
Absolutely.
And that's what this is, but it's permanent, no money pit, just vacuum clean.
Our lungs are working hard enough, right? Yes. Give your lungs a little break. It's like getting an extra lung, just to, you know, put in the room with you. And then
I like that.
Everyone's gonna feel better. You're gonna love how easy it is to use, and you're gonna also love that there's no ongoing cost. This is one small investment you make today that's gonna give you that sense of relief. No more smoke, no more pet dander, no more dust, no more pollen, anything like that, mold spores in the air. This is gonna help clean the air and refresh your home. I think you're really gonna love that. It looks like the gray is the most popular, followed by the black and the pearl white. But if you jump in today, we can give you $20 off and the extra flex pay. So thank you so much, Vonabelle. Great to see you.
My pleasure, you too.
All right, I'm gonna run